Welcome to yet another episode of Get Heard podcast. We have Tenzing in the show with us. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, brother. How are you today?
Good. KTown. Let's talk about that.
So KTown started as a side hustle business in the beginning first, right? So back in back in end of the 2017 we started this. Yeah. But main actual say starting say 2019 ko January start bako. But like actual products say. But before we were only reselling products like caps sneakers so that was as a side hustle. This is start bako.
Okay. And why the name KTown? Like
so I get this a lot. Why the name KTown
I like the name, by the way. Yeah. I'm not saying anything, but represent the culture type.
Yeah.
I love that.
Now, when I tell people K-Town, it's the meaning of representing home to the world. Then they're like, then why being biased is can I say Dhara and Bukhara? It's what about them and all. So there's always going to be people telling you no matter what,
Yeah.
But the actual K-Town ko rakhnu ko karan because I wanted a name. It was a name to brand name it's easy for people to be spoken of.
Yeah.
Like every time they can let out. Like a regular use they can let out. Plus I'm from Kathmandu, right? And my co-founder, he's from Kathmandu as well.
Okay.
So we're trying to K-Town represent Kathmandu ko hisab ma raheko tyo
nice. No, I think brand is all about representation, about story,
Yeah, I think zun harek company ko branding ko hisab ma if you have a good story behind it, त्यसले चाहिँ तिम्रो धेरै company ko value add up गर्ने काम चाहिँ धेरै गर्छ.
Yes, because at the end of the day, especially now, अहिले त अब यतिवटा ब्रान्ड्सहरु निस्केछ नि त. Because it's easy to just brand stuff because of social media as well, अनि you need a proper story and a representation behind your brand. अनि I feel KTown really caught my eye, to be honest.
Thanks.
I was like, oh, okay, man. I love the color coding and the black and white. It's very eye-catching, well branded, and I feel you're highly using social media as well as a platform.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was curious, what's the story behind KTown as a brand?
Okay, so I'll actually tell the story how KTown was formed. So it's pretty funny as well. So जब मैले भने कि 27 को end of the 27 को it started off so first I wanted to get a hat for myself because मैले 2 वर्ष भइसक्यो एउटा hat लगाएको थिएँ. So I wanted to get a new hat, right? So I went to CK, right, in Parramatta CK ma गए. So I was browsing hats. I wanted to buy 2 different hats and I was browsing hats. Then I get this call from my friend video chat, video chat ma aएको थियो. And that was the first time I ever knew Instagram ma video chat पनि हुन्छ भनेर. Because at that time I got a video chat from him. I was like, okay bro, hey, what's up bro?
So recently added भएको थियो Instagram.
I think the time recently added भएको थियो but my friend from Nepal called me over in Insta video where I didn't have any idea.
Okay.
And म cap किन्न आएको bro. It's he was like show me around मैले देखायो and he was like bro मलाई 3टा cap किन्दैन and one cap was $50, right? I was like shit bro become phone उठाएछ. Anyways it was that moment and then it was bro I'm gonna transfer you त्यसमा मेरो पहिला transaction भएको थियो नबिल account थियो bank back in Nepal it's bro मैले तँलाई पैसा transfer गरिदिसके notification आयो नबिल bank को shit and I was okay fuck मैले चाहिँ त्यसलाई चाहिँ कस्तो भनेको चाहिँ $50 but I told him it's $6, right? So he would say okay that's too expensive, I don't want to buy it, but he's okay मैले transfer गरिदिसके and the notification came as well. And त्यो टाइममा चाहिँ I was shit यसले किन्छ भनेपछि यो किनभने हाम्रो group circleहरु the way we grew up, everyone was all in the hip hop culture देखि लिएर त्यस्तै हिसाबमा grow up भएको थियो नि त. So okay यसले किन्छ भनेपछि definitely there's going to be other friends as well, right?
Yeah.
So त्यो दिन चाहिँ मैले ठिकै छ उसको लागि cap किन्दियो. I went home and started downloading all the pictures from the Googles caps सबै डाउनलोड गरेर यतिकै ठाउँ पेज बनाइदिएको थिएँ. Page name was something else. I don't know what name was it. I forgot as well. KTM something snapbacks or something like that. त्यो टाइममा फर्स्ट डे पेज बनाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ and I started posting all the pictures over there and I was मैले आफ्नो पर्सनल साथीहरु सबलाई टेक्स्ट पठाएँ.
त्यो वेबसाइट थियो कि just
Instagram page. It was only an Instagram page.
Yeah.
अनि गुगलबाट सबै पिक्चर डाउनलोड गरेपछि whatever the CK or any store in Sydney they had हुन्छ नि सबै त्यही पिक्चर डाउनलोड गरेर हालेको थियो. And the friends were starting okay making order okay bro मलाई 4 वटा पठाइदे bro मलाई 5 वटा पठाइदे. And there was a guy Sonam मेरो साथी थियो हैन. He was bro मलाई 6 वटा क्याप पठाइदे मलाई क्यापको ब्याग पनि पठाइदे and things like that. I was $6 per cap. I was yeah, that's fine.
Wow.
So that's how it actually, okay, like मेरो साथीले किन्छ भने चाहिँ अरूले नि किन्छ भनेर. And then I had to like recreate the name.
Yeah.
And त्यसपछि I had like over like 20-25 optionsहरू. And you know the lifestyle over here, like I'm camping जानुपर्छ हैन.
Exactly.
Side hustle, that was a side hustle definitely. So कामको breakमा I go out for have a cigarette हैन. त्यसपछि अनि नाम सोच्नु पर्ने. So you got multiple names and you start taking out कुन नाम राख्ने. Like I had some like over fancy names.
What's the fanciest name?
I think it was like best cap in Nepal one. Like that was like shit. Like when I think about
brand name, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I would probably wear that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I was like shit. Like
you took KTown.
Yes, then I started crossing down the name. Then I came up to two of the one was KTM Finest one. You know, so KTM Finest was this design was inspired by the New York Finest whatever. Okay. So because like New York Mala cops like they call it like New York Finest whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how it got inspired. And anyway, so New York KTM Finest here, and then I had a KTown Iconic, then I had a KTown Icon, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like I'm gonna go for KTown because like that's like so they can I'm a representation thing later, where I'm from they can later, where I grew up they can later, where I was born they can later. So some people also like I thought like it's it makes more sense in when I choose the name KTown whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how the KTown began. They would say that was the starting of KTown whatever.
Yeah.
Then I like it was like crazy. Then I was like my साथीहरुले लगिसक्यो and they started wearing it. They started asking उसको साथीले so कहाँबाट किन्नु यस्तो cap because those kind of caps we get in CK like that doesn't exist in Nepal. Like we all know that, you know. CK को जस्तो cap हरु पाउँदैन त्यहाँ भनेर. So like people started making orders like from Dharan, from Pokhara, they can later. So it was like yeah. So it started spreading more. And till पछिकोमा चाहिँ then like I remember I had this name KTM Finest भनेर. And I was like, okay, like, let me start up with the clothing brand as well. So, let me start with a t-shirt. So
it started as a cap brand and it moved on to a t-shirt and other merchandise.
Yeah, that's how it actually started.
Okay, cool, man. Like, proper hustle story.
Yeah, bro. Like,
just came out.
Like, when I think about it, like, I shared, like, that was a good story. That was a good story back then when I called
Ani timo co-founder चाहिँ कसरी
So co-founder say like the place that I'm working right now, like he used to work the same owner को different store ma. Same owner को different. So whenever we used to have this Christmas party, like walk party, so the same owner, like all the stores manager, like everyone staff, it's up there gathering together, and that's how we came to know of each other. And in social media, my ad bar, we used to catch up around. I think the co-founder, let's say, after the while starting cap here, they can later t-shirt ko your brand design gonna think later. Like I was there all by myself, right? And like the brand was growing up, the brand was growing up, and like everything out the design gonna they can later, sourcing they can later. It was like way too much, right? So June didn't say Gary V. I got there at Sydney, ma.
Yeah. I think that was last year.
Yeah, last year. So, till time I was like, and it was like, my offer got it. Like, bro, you wanna go to Gary V with me? So we went, like, on Sunday. That was the timing, like, I think I mean, say Gary Vee, and it was like super excited, bro. Like, you know?
I'm a super fan of Gary Vee.
I'm a super fan, like
I love most Gary Vee.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Usle got like middle life and like so much of impacts it was, okay, you know. 100%. The things that I haven't learned from college or uni or anything, so usko video haru matai heardakiri huncha ni usko speech haru heardakiri matai like you can learn so many things out there, okay. Anyway, so like कुरा चाहिँ like Gary Vee को लागि भनेर गएको थियो. We thought like Gary Vee was gonna come first or second or after Grand Cordon, हैन. Grand Cordon को चाहिँ I think speech second or third मा भएको थियो Grand Cordon को चाहिँ. I was like, okay, Grand Cordon आयो, I think Gary Vee is gonna be coming up भनेर. Then he came after 8 years. 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Wow.
If for 8 hours like we were sitting down on the road, so like अरूको सुन्दा हामीले walk लगाएर we went out, हैन. जब हामी बाहिर कुरा गर्दै then I started opening up KTown को बारेमा कुरा गर्यो.
त्यसको अगाडि उसँग मेन्सन नै भएको
थियो.
Okay.
So nothing at all. So like he just knew that I was doing it. He just knew like but like हुन्छ नि उला चाहिँ म इन्क्लुड गर्छु भनेर हामीले त्यस्तो कुरा भएको थिएन. But like when we started talking out हाम्रो कुराहरु हुँदै गयो हुन्छ नि the way I think, the way he thinks, हैन, like एउटा कम्पनीको हिसाबको लागि एउटा ब्रान्ड ग्रोथको लागि एउटा पेशेन्सको लागि पेशेन्स भन्ने कुरा that's the main thing in the brand. That's the main thing. So हरेक कुरामा गर्दाखेरि there's always a mutual कुरा के like हुन्छ नि. And there was so many things that I was doing wrong हुन्छ नि like मैले एउटा कुरा जुन चाहिँ उले करेक्टहरु गरिरहेको थियो. I was like then all of a sudden I just asked him like, bro, do you want to be my partner? And I was like, are you sure? Like you want me to be a partner? Like bro, like I'm being serious right now. Like, do you want to be part of KTown?
No, cause you've worked so hard for that brand. So it's like a little baby kid. Only saying you want to share that. It's a big decision. Like
it is a big decision, bro. You know, see like हरेक कुराहरु तिमीले आफू एक्लैले प्लान गरेको हुन्छ अगाडि स्टार्टिङ देखि लिएर लाइक यु से दिस visions you have this crazy mind
and sleep man at night
definitely like you have this crazy mind like and when you tell someone a story like what your brand is going to do or what your brand is going to be in the future like people don't believe you as well because like shit like yes dimag हुन्छ नि बेसी नै ओभर सोच बेसी नै ओभर एम्बिशियस भयो भनेर but like when I tell that story when I was telling him the story I was like that it actually can happen I'm saying okay we can do this you can do that you can actually make it happen I'm like okay like so I think after the Gary Vee ko conversation हामी सँगै नगएको भए चाहिँ like I wouldn't have found him Sagar his name is Sagar Thapa like he lives in Melbourne okay. So like Melbourne मा चाहिँ उले हाम्रो like stock house हरु उता छ so उले त्यहाँबाट हेर्छ सिडनीमा चाहिँ जति मैले मेरो आफ्नो रुममा हटाउन सक्छु त्यो जति राख्न सक्छु गर्छ तर main thing चाहिँ it's in Melbourne so that's how me and Sagar like we came as a like a partner in KTown भनेर भनौं
nice okay has he brought a lot to the table like but he has the brand grown your
I think he has brought a lot to the table honestly भन्नु पर्दाखेरि हैन like हाम्रो सोच्ने तरिका देखि लिएर हाम्रो एड हरु कुराहरु गर्ने देखि लिएर हैन डिजाइन गर्ने कुराहरु देखि लिएर अनि लाइक कम्पनीको ग्रोथको कुराहरु देखि लिएर आइडियाजहरु देखि लिएर लाइक प्लानिङहरु देखि लिएर लाइक सबै कुरामा लाइक he has added value हुन्छ नि अब यस्तो हुन्छ अब I think a businessमा चाहिँ like if you like यो बिजनेस भनेको मलाई साइड लाइक हुन्छ नि यो भनेको एउटा जस्ट लाइक यु सेड इट्स अ बच्चा जस्तो हुन्छ नि हैन सो तिम्रो बच्चालाई कसैले राम्रोसँग केयर गर्न यु डोन्ट वान्ट हुन्छ नि बी पार्ट अफ हुन्छ नि यु वान्ट टु बी पार्ट सो डेफिनेटली सो उसको हरेक कुराहरु डिसन मेन कुरा चाहिँ लाइक ही मेक श्योर आई डोन्ट मेक अ मिस्टेक्स हैन एउटा को-फाउन्डरको जब त्यो पनि हो कि फाउन्डर डजन्ट फक अप अराउन्ड हैन सो लाइक समटाइम्स न्यू डिजाइन्सहरु आएको हुन्छ like even though we're a small company like I'm doing designs like we try to keep it private you know but mostly like I get too over excited and say like share the new design is coming out and I start putting out and so I was like bro don't do this your time and say like we're focusing on other product right now like and you're mixing it up भन्ने खालको कुराहरु देख्न लिएर so सबै कुरामा चाहिँ like उसको भ्यालुजहरु पनि धेरै नै छ कम्पनीमा चाहिँ
so I think he's brought like a lot of strategic planning
definitely we got planning for next 15 years at least
wow
so like हाम्रो चाहिँ long term vision चाहिँ that's the main thing good about him like उसको र मेरो चाहिँ long term vision भन्ने चाहिँ like it's हुन्छ नि त्यो चाहिँ एउटा mutual understanding छ because like you know how like अहिलेको like youthहरु देखि लिएर सबै कुरामा like if anyone starting a business like just like you started a podcast right you know like people like you can't expect your podcast to be like in 1 year like it's going to be one of the biggest podcasts
exactly
definitely no it's going to take time you know it's going to take time process हुन्छ एउटा struggle हुन्छ like you keep growing up नि त हरेक टाइममा so त्यो हिसाबमा चाहिँ like young हरुको कुराहरु चाहिँ like they want a business then उनीहरुलाई 1-2 वर्ष भित्र प्रफिट चाहिने वा 1-2 वर्ष भित्र बिजनेस ठुलो हुने भने त्यो चाहिँ छ के so like जुन इन्भेस्टमेन्टको हिसाबमा चाहिँ like हामीले चाहिँ लङ टर्मको हिसाबमा सोचिरहेको छ के यसको लागि चाहिँ
युथहरुमा के हुन्छ यङ पिपलहरुमा के हुन्छ भने लट अफ एनर्जी हैन अनि यु वान्ट रिजल्ट क्विक के अहिले नै गेट रिच फास्ट टाइपको
गेट रिच दा यङ shit
अनि that's why they get into lot of stuff के एकजना कहिले के गरेर हुन्छ कहिले के गरेर हुन्छ you like jumping अनि slowly you lose the identity as well
I think I was the same shit हुन्छ नि म पहिला young हुँदाखेरि same thing like I was making money in the events हरु अनि त्यसपछि I was like trying to do different business again हुन्छ नि and like do गर्दाखेरि like हुन्छ नि पैसा बनाएर भने like even राम्रो भएन भने रिसाउने and things like that हुन्छ नि एउटा पेशेन्स भन्ने कुरा हुँदैन के हुन्छ नि त त्यसलाई चाहिँ एउटा ग्रोथहरु हुन्छ नि लन्च त्यो टाइममा मैले सिक्न सकेको भए it would have been a lot better but it's never too late हैन अहिले त्यो टाइममा पेशेन्स हो भने like अहिलेको लागि चाहिँ मलाई मसँग धेरै पेशेन्स छैन यो बिजनेसको लागि चाहिँ
Yeah. Great, man. And what I love about KTown is I think it's representing the new era of Nepalese people as well.
Definitely, bro. That's the main thing.
So, Kordaheri moved from Gold Star and so slowly moving into KTown. Like, we're a different breed. I know. Pailako generation bhanda.
Yes,
so
definitely.
Something needs to represent us. This is like
definitely. So like KTown go say like the message we're trying like if you like हुन्छ नि like people हाम्रो customers हरु छ हैन we got few customers like those उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ like हरेक डिजाइन को मिनिङ हरु like they start telling themselves के so I got one of this sweetest customer back in Nepal so like our t-shirts हरु भनेको like to it's not a like हुन्छ नि medium prices for Nepalese back in home you know so like 3,000 for t-shirts भनेपछि it's not a normal thing for like back in Nepal, you know.
Yeah.
But I got this one.
Well, it's cheaper than other brands,
definitely it's cheaper than the other brands, you know. That are like I'm talking about in terms of like हाम्रो back you know. So it's because like your t-shirts like it's mostly focused for the Nepalese living abroad, because it's representing home to the world, you know. So it's like main thing. And anyways, I got this customer, like, it was like, each and every design is and like, each and every design was like, does this design mean this? And हाम्रो हरेक डिजाइनमा एउटा स्टोरी हाल्न खोज्छ क्या कस्टमरलाई थाहा पनि हुँदैन हैन कस्टमरलाई थाहा पनि हुँदैन लाइक अहिले पनि थाहा हुँदैन हैन बट लाइक दिस त्यो प्लानिङ चाहिँ हाम्रो नेक्स्ट 5 years 7 years मा चाहिँ लाइक हुन्छ नि ओके द्याट डिजाइन मिन दिस वान द्याट डिजाइन यसको डिजाइनको मिनिङ यो थियो भनेर त्यो चाहिँ लाइक लेट पिपल नो बाइ देमसेल्फ इन द फ्युचर भन्ने खालको कुराहरू छ क्या बट लाइक आई गॉट दिस वान कस्टमर लाइक जसले चाहिँ इच एन्ड एभ्री डिजाइनमा निस्किँदाखेरि चाहिँ सबै कुरा भनिदिइरहन्छ क्या यसको मिनिङ यो यसको मिनिङ यो हैन एन्ड लाइक इच एन्ड एभ्री डिजाइन निस्किने बित्तिकै अर्डर गरिदिइहाल्ने हुन्छ नि हो त्यस्तो खालको त्यस्तो सो इट्स लाइक डेफिनेटली लाइक हामीले चाहिँ एउटा स्ट्रिट कल्चर वेमा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ एउटा आफ्नो कल्चर भनौँ सो KTown for the culture, right? So it's like हामीले स्ट्रिट कल्चर वेमा चाहिँ हामीले we're trying to represent home to the world. So त्यो हिसाबमा
I love that tagline as well for the culture representation. That's cool. Because अब हामीहरू we're living abroad हैन अनि त्यता अब नेपालमा छुट्टै हुन्छ यहाँ त अब you meeting all sorts of people different nationality हैन कतिजना त नेपालको बारेमा सुने पनि हुँदैन हैन
definitely bro.
Then yeah, we're just wearing a t-shirt and representing it's a cool thing हैन अनि आफ्नो त्यत्रो हाम्रो पनि त्यत्रो कल्चर छ त्यत्रो हिस्ट्री छ हैन then yeah I think you guys are doing amazing, man.
Thanks a lot, brother. Thanks a lot. हाम्रो चाहिँ like culture को like for the culture भनेपछि like पछि future को लागि like it depend like meaning भने चाहिँ like it adds up to everything के like हामीले आफ्नो कल्चरलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्नदेखि लिएर लाइक हुन्छ नि फर द कल्चर लाइक स्पोर्ट्सको कल्चरदेखि लिएर वर्क एथिकको कल्चरहरूदेखि लिएर इच एन्ड एभ्रिथिङ सो जस्ट फर द कल्चर मिन्स लाइक इट इन्क्लुड्स एभ्रिथिङ
cool and त्यही त have you got any plans for your brand पछि गएर अलिकति expand अरू countries
we already started expanding actually so we got the brand right now in New York as well it's been about 2 months 2 months more so like हामीले last time we sent it about like we got the reseller over there who's looking for the business everything New York so everything in US ma shipping it say he does it you know so हामीले न्यू योर्कमा चाहिँ स्टार्ट गरिसकेको छ we want to start in UK soon हैन definitely and when I go back in maybe in next few months back in Nepal Kathmandu जाँदाखेरि then I want to open up the head office over there as well because expenses Sydney is very expensive to have your own head office staffs working for years हुन्छ नि
अनि अलिकति सुट पनि गर्छ कि नेपालमा हेड अफिस भयो भने प्लिज ब्रान्ड
that's right that's one of the main reasons as well I want to go back plus सबै कुरा अरु पनि like expenses हरु देख्न सबै कुराहरु पनि हैन like लास्टमा गएर कम्पनीले जति कमायो नि लास्टमा कम्पनीले कति चाहिँ सेभ गरिरहेछ नि कुरा अन्त I put up here pay the staff 500 600 a week but what am I going to make
exactly
so like companyले कमायो but at the same time you have to save as well when you get back home like have a head office over there like you're providing job opportunities for the Nepalese youth as well
sure man and that's where I want to go as well like being an entrepreneur or like being a self-starter that's what people don't understand like how people are selfish boy that's the one so you know these guys are business minded but they don't see the overall picture overall picture you're actually providing people the work and all that so do you think like the new Nepalese people needs to be more entrepreneurial more self-starter
like back in home ko kura gareka hamle yo so like back in home I think like
even here बसेको पनि
like even here I think यहाँको चाहिँ हाम्रो Nepalese society को कुरा हो like okay let's talk about Nepalese society in Australia हैन I think हाम्रो Nepalese society in Australia मा चाहिँ like they in the comfort zone के brother हुन्छ नि they have this regular job and all they in the comfort zone हुन्छ नि and for them to know like you have to spend about $5,000 $10,000 $15,000 $20,000 on a business and it might take 1 year 2 years 5 years to get the business up भनेर like I think उनीहरु आफ्नो comfort zone बाट बाहिर बस्न जान चाहदैन के doesn't matter what degrees they do and all they just go back to the regular job as well because they don't want to take a risk or they don't want to go outside of the comfort zone को हिसाबमा मलाई चाहिँ त्यो लाग्छ यहाँको म चाहिँ हैन but like if they do हुन्छ नि but if they take a step if they believe in something and they want to do it I think त्यो गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरुले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरुले आफ्नो ग्रुप सर्कललाई पनि एफेक्ट पार्छ के उनीहरुले गरेपछि उनीहरुको ग्रुप सर्कलले पनि they will start doing their own business as well हुन्छ नि then it keeps growing and growing and growing up के And when they do that, job opportunities are definitely सबै कुराहरुमा आउँछ नि त. Even back in Nepal को हिसाबमा पनि कुरा गरौँ न. Like just like okay, we're a friend हैन. Like तिमी र म साथीहरु र तिमी नेपालमा छौ, म अस्ट्रेलियाबाट like I went back to Kathmandu, right? So I got like started business, like hanging around with me. And like okay brother, like teach me how to do business as small business gonna मन छ हैन. So I'm already मैले गर्दाखेरि already there's about 5 10 15 20 people on the employment opportunities हुन्छ नि. There's a people who's being employed, there's a people जसलाई चाहिँ skillsहरु केही थाहा छैन, they're learning the new skills because of me. Now you come to the table, now you started a business, now you're adding next 10 people 15 people 20 people on the employees, and the new people are learning the skills again. So I think you कुराले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ like entrepreneur चाहिँ like especially in a country like ours brother हुन्छ नि, it is a must हुन्छ नि, it is a must जस्तो लाग्छ के.
True, especially with like social media and internet हुन्छ नि. Now you can literally learn anything. You can start a brand with like $0 and just hard work हुन्छ नि.
Definitely. I mean like पहिला resourcesहरु भनेको like it was like हुन्छ नि, like it was hard to get हुन्छ नि. कहाँबाट पाउने, business कसरी गर्ने. Right now, like you just go on Google or YouTube and you just type it out. सबै तिम्रो blueprint नै सबै कुरा त्यही राखिसकेको हुन्छ नि.
How to start a business, YouTube videosहरु आउँछ, यत्रो आउँछ है.
So all the blueprints are there, but still like people are not ready to go outside of the comfort zone को कुरामा आउँछ के.
It's all about effort, man. In the end of the day, bro. Especially Nepali community, man. You have set rules हुन्छ नि. काम गर्ने, यो गर्ने हैन. I think what we gotta break.
I think the पहिलादेखि नै एउटा set rule बनाइसकेको छ क्या. Like you go to school, you go to college, हुन्छ नि, you get a job, then you do the job, then that's it.
You buy a house.
So buying a house, that's a big thing. Buying a house, but when you buy a house, that's not helping anything with the economic or anything with the job opportunities or anything with the skills.
True, man.
सबै कुरामा
त्यही पैसा बिजनेस गर न, बरु अरु मान्छेले पनि कमाउँछ हैन.
Definitely. Like जसरी अब हाम्रो country को GDP को bro हैन. So like GDP like सबै remittance बाट आउँछ bro.
Oh yeah.
Every money that goes from the remittance, what people do, they buy house, they buy property. But त्यो कुराले गर्दा it's never helping out in the economic growth. मतलब कहिले पनि help गरेको छैन नि त. सबै कुरा आफ्नो self को लागि गरेको छ नि त. Not for the society को लागि गरेको छैन नि त brother हैन. But like if the people like if I start sending out my money to my cousins, brother, to my brothers, to my sisters out there, and they, just because they want to start a business, right? So they want to start a business, I send them out. त्यो गर्दाखेरि त like it is making a difference भन्ने जस्तो कुरा आउँछ के. So I think like मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्यो more youth, but it is happening right now. I think like अहिलेको टाइममा भनेको youth are like massively growing out to be entrepreneur back in even in Nepal. I got this मेरो Instagram is check गर्नु पर्दाखेरि like the mostly people I follow, like everyone हुन्छ नि गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ like the entrepreneur को हिसाबमा like they're having a side hustle business, photography देखि लिएर तिम्रो sneakers culture like Nepal massive growth भएको छ like
so कुन चाहिँ एउटा sneaker brand?
Sneakers culture, I mean like reselling the sneakers. Okay, so you got this खुट्टामा जुत्ता भन्ने. Have you seen those pages?
No man.
So shout out to Bobin हैन खुट्टामा जुत्ता.
Check it out. Okay.
So
that's like name man.
खुट्टामा जुत्ता. So that's like तिम्रो एयरफोर्स च्यातेको छ, बिग्रेको छ, कचाकुचुक भएको छ. You go out there, you give it to him. तिम्रो 2 days 3 days मा it goes back to the brand new. So restorations, restoration plus selling out the sneakers, Jordans देखि लिएर Yeezys देखि लिएर everything. They got new different like mirror kicks भनेदेखि लिएर हुन्छ नि. There's too many sneakers हुन्छ नि resell क्या. So अनि fun good thing is like everyone जो यो business गर्छ they're like 16 17.
Wow.
So like I think त्यो अहिलेको नयाँ जेनेरेसनमा चाहिँ like it has improved a lot when it comes to like हुन्छ नि like entrepreneur को हिसाबहरुमा गर्दाखेरि त्यस्तोहरुमा चाहिँ धेरै पहिला भन्दा चाहिँ धेरै इम्प्रुभ भएको जस्तो मलाई चाहिँ फिल हुन्छ.
Yeah, त्यही त I don't know कसरी एकैचोटी यस्तो हुन थाल्यो. पहिला त like एकदम क्लोज माइन्डेड हुन्थ्यो नेपालीहरु हैन.
देख्यो त अहिले त म्यासिभ चेन्ज भएको छ ब्रो. अहिले चाहिँ म्यासिभ चेन्ज भएको छ.
त्यही त अब त्यही भन्दाखेरि हैन lot of challenges पनि आउँछ बिजनेस गर्दा. अनि I think like financial challenges त एउटा भइहाल्यो हैन. Marketing growth challenges, they all technical stuff हैन. And there's mental challenge as well, okay?
Definitely. I think mental challenge is the most important.
True.
It is the most important.
You know, Gary V भन्यो हैन, Grant Cardone भन्दा like identify गरेको मैले हुन्छ नि. Okay, he's the man who has understood the mental stuff हैन. अनि has that been a big challenge for KTown because clothing industry or clothing brand is not an easy game to play.
It's not.
Because fashion is something that you reflect your personality. I'm wearing a green t-shirt because I love the color type of and it's personal to me. I know.
Okay.
So yeah, lot of competition, and how is that playing for you as a mental game?
Mental game ma चाहिँ like definitely bro mental breakdown भने यो business को field मा चाहिँ I think everyone, not just me or like हुन्छ नि even you or like anyone जसले चाहिँ आफ्नो एउटा business startup गरेको छ हुन्छ नि they know कि एउटा moment आउँछ like you want to quit everything brother. Like हुन्छ नि you get so fucking frustration हुन्छ नि like shit मैले यति इन्भेस्ट गरेको छ मैले यति टाइम दिएको छ and still I'm not making any money, like still I'm not making the sales हुन्छ नि त्यो कुराहरु सोच्दाखेरि like you just want to give up everything के like त्यो टाइम मलाई आएको छ म आएको छैन भनेर म भन्दिनँ ब्रो हैन आएको छ हैन but जहिले पनि त्यो आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ like I'll tell you the situation है so I got the sneaker bags तिमीले मेरो पेजमा गयो भने you can see the sneaker bags right so like मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ like without understanding any customer market देखिन अर्को सबै कुरा देखिन I was like shit sneaker bags okay हुन्छ नि like I know the people who love sneakers हुन्छ नि I'm pretty sure they're gonna love sneaker bags too right so I get this manufacturers and then I order about like $14,000 ko worth of sneaker bags हैन so that's like massive हुन्छ नि about massive
for a starting company yeah.
So I was like, no, I got overexcited, I would say. I got overexcited. I was like, I'm gonna be making massive money. Starting point was like, I got the sneakers and sneakers bag I and I sold about 10 sneaker bags in 4 months. 10-piece sneaker bags only in 4 months.
It's like, not very good.
It's not very good. So till time like it was like first station they can later like all my investment is gone they can later sabai kurama हुन्छ नि like आफुले टेन्सन लिन थालिसकेपछि then you start losing focus on other things as well. You start losing focus on growing up, growing your brand as well. You start losing focus on like साथीहरुको देखि लिएर सबै कुराहरु देखि लिएर रिलेशनशिपहरु देखि लिएर सबै कुरा हुन्छ नि किन तिम्रो माइन्डमा खाली त्यो एउटा लस गएको कुरा मात्रै अड्केर बसिरहेको हुन्छ के So there's been त्यो टाइममा हुन्छ like I was like oh shit fuck this up I'm just going to give up I'm just going to go back to my regular job भने त्यस्तो खालको सिचुएसनमा आएको छ but again like त्यो पोइन्टहरुमा आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ like you always got to think like why you started it हुन्छ नि why you started this brand हुन्छ नि
going back to the roots
yeah so we go back to the roots like starting मा तिम्रो यो brand start गर्दाखेरि like how you felt हुन्छ नि like how was the first sales देखि लिएर हुन्छ नि like how was the people respond to you and your brand देखि लिएर हुन्छ नि so like यो कुराले चाहिँ गिभ अप गर्नु हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ then you have to हुन्छ नि like self launch गर्न सक्नु पर्छ के यो कुराहरु चाहिँ हुन्छ नि आफुले सेल्फ बिलिभ आफुले आफुमा बिलिभ राख्नु पर्यो हैन त्यो कुराले गर्दै but right now so अहिले चाहिँ अब पछि गएर चाहिँ डिफरेंट डिजाइन्सहरु आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ you still selling sneaker bags so right now so it's still going up because like so today I'm selling a t-shirt tomorrow I'm selling the sneaker bags day after tomorrow I'm selling a hoodies so stock say like you have to be patient so you have to be patient in the game you is the
yeah what people don't realize is like they just see the end result
definitely
you currently have I don't know some 1,000 followers and they see oh man this guy must have got the followers ekichoti you know
no
that's not the case right you must have worked day in day out or you must have like worked on your followers bistari spread garayo patience 2-3 years is a long time man to hustle
I think
one thing.
Organic followers like even though like मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो like cuz I listen up to Gary so much right हुन्छ नि followers थोरै होस् जे होस् हुन्छ नि it has to be organic भन्ने कुरा हुन्छ के हुन्छ नि when जब तिमीसँग एउटा organic followers छ भनेपछि like if some other clothing brand has like 3,000 5,000 10,000 followers right but they don't have organic followers but like if I have organic followers भनेपछि like customers त किन्ने the sales त मेरो बेसी भयो नि त उनीहरुको भन्दा नि हैन so
just for a meaning sake organic followers भनेको चाहिँ the actual followers that follow the brand not your bot followers not your sponsored followers
true
just feeling the business
true so organic followers like हुन्छ नि like for some like more भने चाहिँ like I've been adding up Sydney people so like everywhere हैन like I'm adding up like I'm introducing myself and say hey how's it going हुन्छ नि like I just started a small clothing brand हुन्छ नि
did you do that like you just
like if you go to my Instagram page bro हैन like if you go to my DM like you scroll down like for next 1-2 minutes you only see Sydney people like Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, anywhere people like when they say these videos and they know what I'm talking about because I've been texting like each and every people and so मैले दिनमा at least 100 150 200 जना टेक्स्ट गर्थे bro हैन जब यो मेरो KTown फाइनेन्सको डिजाइन निस्किएपछि हुन्छ नि so I started texting like 100 people when I say take 100 people but I actually get like 2 customers 3 customers so एक दिनमा मैले टेक्स्ट पढाउँदै so मेरो चाहिँ every day चाहिँ like I was like okay today I'm gonna make at least $200 sales हुन्छ नि आजको दिन चाहिँ म $200 then I started doing that हुन्छ then I started texting people हुन्छ नि जब तिमीले 200 जना टेक्स्ट गर्छ 5 जनाले किन्यो भने like you have a customer
yeah man yeah it's true like organic followers are really huge part of business especially social media as a marketing tool as well I feel slowly people are moving out of television radios and slowly moving into say podcasts or your social media on YouTube and stuff and your contents I love your contents as well do you have like a content creator
content creator like I don't actually have a like different content creator like I have a designer so designer like ideas everything each and everything say like
is that your clothing brand designer
like design गर्ने चाहिँ
clothing okay
so like but like I have a like designer like logo designer company designer सबै like ideas चाहिँ like हामीले चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ एउटा रफ पेपरमा लेख्छु so I'm very bad at sketching मेरो drawing is you don't even want to look at it so एकदम bad छ but like I take a pictures of that then I send it to my designer and then we talk on the phone okay so this is what I actually wanted your design मा यस्तो चाहिएको छ भनेपछि then I tell him up then he bring it to the light so सोच्ने concept is like me and Saga we do it and then त्यसलाई reality मा ल्याउने काम चाहिँ हाम्रो डिजाइनरको काम हो
okay
so that's how it works here
cool so you give him like the blueprint type of
stuff
and he brings it to the picture
that's right
cool man yeah I think you gotta design your own stuff
so
977 I like that one country code
thank you so like your 977 ko design ma चाहिँ like it came up as like जब KTown finance को design गरिरहेको थिए so put it up KTown finance right and like I was like okay like what else can we write like I wanted to write the number right I wanted to write down the number I was thinking of writing 50 like this is like I don't know why like 50 like because that's been my email ID पहिलादेखि नै हैन I was like I wanted to write 50 but like nah I was like nah that's going to be too much I was like okay so what can we write it down to represent home भनेको कुराको मैले चाहिँ like then I started browsing I was like okay sure like 977 you know like that's the country code
that's cool man like 8848
yeah people put it 8848 in most of everything right
too much man it's been used too much
then we put I decided putting 977 and when we do like people even the Nepalese people they were asking like what does 977 means like उनीहरुलाई नै आइडिया छैन कि like 977 के हो भनेर
suddenly तिमीले भनेपछि
they're like oh yeah okay हुन्छ नि so they was like okay like that's cool भन्ने खालको कुरा हुन्छ के but like once the 977 started then like it was like okay like we're going to bring out more designs of this हुन्छ नि त्यो भएर like we got more designs coming up that's represent 977 भनेको हिसाबमा
okay
it's going to be awesome
cool man we'll be waiting for that new stuff
definitely soon brother
so how's your life cycle design ko life cycle so like every 3 months when new designs आउँछ कि
I mean we've been a little bit set back when it comes to designing like कुराहरुमा चाहिँ हैन like cuz like so you got your regular job as well like you come back home like you were doing a break you walk for KTown you come back home you walk for KTown same thing with the co-founder as well Sagar so he's got a full-time job as well and दुवै जनाको lifestyle त्यस्तै भइरहेछ but we've been set back but अहिलेको चाहिँ like we come back stronger right now so अहिलेको चाहिँ like every occasion 2 months को हिसाबमा चाहिँ we'll be going to be bring out new designs भनेको हिसाबमा निकालेको छ so जसरी अब अहिले चाहिँ limited त्यो for the culture अस्ति हामीले जुन निकालेको थियो त्यो it's not even out right now that's only for pre-orders
okay
so and that's a limited design as well
alright
and almost like it's let's just say like you only got few more numbers then it's sold out as well that too
cool.
then after that we bring out त्यो हुने बित्तिकै then we bring out another 2 different designs so त्यो चाहिँ अब every 2 months मा चाहिँ at least there's going to be at least minimum of 2 new designs भनेको कुरामा के so त्यसले चाहिँ I think in a way त्यसले चाहिँ like when you give a choice to the people like when you have different options हुन्छ नि तिम्रो स्टकमा भइराखे पनि like just your KTown finance t-shirt this was the first design right it's summer right now again we started selling this one
so it's like
this was already sold out before only okay so it was sold out we had about 500 pieces right
wow and it got sold out
it got sold out then we started having more new designs so I was like recycles यसमा चाहिँ more designs stock ma राखिराख्दाखेरि पनि like the same thing patience like you never know like कुन टाइममा कुन बेला कसैलाई किन्न मन लाग्छ हैन The good thing about another good thing is like हाम्रो अस्ट्रेलियाको वेदर अरूको देशको वेदर इट्स कम्प्लिटली डिफरेन्ट सो हाम्रो हुडी
चाहिँ अलि कम जान्छ होला हैन
सो हाम्रो यहाँ हुडीहरू गएको थियो जति स्टक बाँकी थियो द्याट वेन्ट टु युएस मार्केट हैन सो द्याट वेन्ट टु युएस मार्केट एन्ड द्याट वेन्ट टु नेपाल मार्केट के सो त्यस्तो भएर सो अब जस्तै अब टी सर्टमा हाम्रो जे बाँकी हुन्छ द्याट गोज टु द अदर कन्ट्रिजहरू क्या सो त्यो गर्दा चाहिँ वी क्यान प्ले इट आवर स्टकहरूको लाइक अल लाइक तिमीले पछि कसरी खिलाउँछौ कसरी गर्छौ सबै कुरा सबैको आफ्नो एउटा तरिका हुन्छ बिजनेसमा हैन त्यसरी
आई थिंक एउटा कुरा अर्को चाहिँ एभ्री ब्रान्ड हेज लाइक ए कोर प्रडक्ट हुन्छ नि अब जस्तै तिम्रो लाकोस्टे हेज देयर लाइक द पोलो टी सर्ट टाइपको हैन अनि यु हेभ योर आई डोन्ट नो केल्भिन क्लिनको अन्डरवेयर जस्तै हैन अनि देयर इज अ कोर प्रडक्ट विथ बिहाइन्ड एभ्री ब्रान्ड हैन अब A Jordan you get t-shirts as well but the shoe is the actual core product
that's right
so what's the core product of KTown what do you think
so you're talking about the product hisabma chai na so product hisabma chai we started it was a cap before it was a cap before but now it is a t-shirts because like why I say t-shirt is because like we're sending out more messages in t-shirts so like everything we do or everything that like represent KTown that represent KTown us like sabai kura hamro design as a t-shirt ma jन्छ so I think t-shirt is like a main product for the KTown say because that's how we spread out the message to the t-shirts
okay I think you guys should get involved in music as well like because I think the fashion is very closely related to
we have actually we already started that as well so I think more hamro just like I say like we have a planning for like next 15 years ko hisabma so like we've been planning for like rapping music because like you know hamro like KTown and like hip hop culture like combinations it's a must and so like the reason KTown started by going to hip hop culture street culture that's how it was formed as well you know so like we have few plans coming up like rappers from US or rappers from Nepal hamro collab ko lagi so we have those coming up as well
so it's like a opening event
opening events like they're representing KTown but once I go back and we have a head office then that's the main KTown one is then it's gonna start from there
so is that that's the thing you're gonna do next
that's what I'm gonna be doing next once I go back say
cool because you told me I'm on
because I'm going back for good as well like company registers and everything well like definitely like after maybe I hope I'll come back soon once if the business goes very good and I'll definitely be coming back but like yes like I have a plan like I have a big plan in Nepal like sabai kurama like the head office set up गर्ने देखि लिएर like staff हरुको देखि लिएर and the way I want it to be grow देखि लिएर हुन्छ नि like advertisement हरु बनाउने कुराहरु देखि लिएर सबै कुरामा like सबै like एउटा whole head office भित्र नि सबै under मा सबै कुरा गर्नेहरु देखि लिएर then you have this like I have this like fancy like no I wouldn't say fancy but I have this like store planning up as well
okay
so I want the store to be planned up as well the store must like I want the like same thing as Seikis and all like basketball court everything later so I want those things to be there game powers everything later so some people like inside a clothing store like I want those things
that'd be awesome man like Miyako to Culture Kings type of similar concept
but like adding more to it and more many things utako Nepal represent गर्ने हिसाबमा like for any other tourists or anyone from living abroad US Australia when they come down and when they see the KTown so they're like shit like
like Nepalma funny
like shit we got this store we got the KTown store over here
why not
so this is how the planning is so like I've got a big planning like me and my partner like हामीले सोचिरहेको छ गरिरहेको छ we've been looking out for like warehouses पनि हेर्ने कामहरु अहिले देखि नै हामीले स्टार्ट गर्न थालिसकेको थियो if the COVID didn't happen COVID ले गर्दा we've been set back a lot as well if the COVID didn't happen then like मैले सम्म त नेपालमा पुगिसकेको हुन्थ्यो then we actually started like the actual blueprint of KTown छ नि त्यो पनि स्टार्ट गरिसकेको हुन्थ्यो
okay cool man I like when people actually learn stuff from here and want to do something back in the country drop a ladder or plan somewhere proper way ma gaera garदाखेरि
I think that's how it's supposed to be as well I think त्यो भएको पनि छ भएको पनि छ लाइक if you go back to Nepal like अहिले हेर्दाखेरि there's so many new businesses like अब एपहरुदेखि लिएर लाइक हामी back in 2000 म भनौं न 14 13 मा हुँदाखेरि म ब्याक इन नेपालमा हुँदाखेरि लाइक मोबाइलबाट ग्रोसरी अर्डर गर्ने त जमाना थिएन हैन right now they got these apps हुन्छ नि like everything सबै कुरा and everything has been inspired by the westerns हरु त हो नि so सबै कुराहरु like there's many new things new businesses मान्छेहरु चाहिँ जो चाहिँ अब यहाँबाट गएर फर्केर गरेको छ so I heard this like एकजना दाइले स्टार्ट गरेको छ so like नेपालमा अब जसरी अब यहाँ NRMA हरु गाडीहरु बिग्रिँदाखेरि हैन त्यस्तोहरु आउँछ नेपालमा त्यो फ्यासिलिटीहरु त त्यस्तो थिएन नि त क्रेनहरु लिएर आएर सबै गर्ने but it started there as well हैन त्यो सबै कुरा यही सिडनीको ब्रिस्बेन मेलबोर्न अस्ट्रेलियामा बस्नेहरु गएर like they're starting a business that doesn't exist over there हैन so त्यस्तो पनि भइ पनि रहेछ तर त्यस्तो हुनु पनि पर्छ त्यस्तो हुनु पनि पर्छ for the growth yeah
sure man like you stay here and you just live like a rat race यहीको गभर्नमेन्टले ट्याक्स दिनु भन्दा
I think यही बसेर like just doing a regular job भन्दा नि like I think मलाई चाहिँ if you have a skills then use it but use it for like your own growth okay so you have the skills like anyone working as a chef and they have this massive good skills and but if they've just been working for someone else for their whole life and like त्यो अरूको लागि काम गर्नु र like हुन्छ नि आफ्नो लागि काम गर्नु there's a massive difference as well okay self satisfaction देखि लिएर हरेक कुरा सबै कुराहरुमा
I think it's just the energy you put हुन्छ नि किनभने म अब let's say I have to do this podcast for someone else मलाई गर्ने मन लाग्दैन थियो तर it's for like own growth type को अनि त्यो एनर्जी पनि आउँछ कि भित्रबाट
definitely आफ्नो लागि गर्दाखेरि सेल्फ स्याटिस्फ्याक्सन भनेको कुरा चाहिँ it's a massive thing over there हैन लाइक आफ्नो लागि गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लाइक ओके I'm growing up भन्ने एउटा त्यो जुन एउटा भाइब आउँछ त्यो कुराले गर्दाखेरि धेरै फरक पर्छ के हुन्छ नि you get it you want to step up you want to be better every day के हुन्छ नि in whatever you're doing के हो त्यस्तो हिसाबमा हुन्छ
if you listen to my story you know I used to never be like this ke more like a weed smoker the you know chillax no ani night out gayo you know cinema didn't have any clue about
like here in Sydney
oh
shit okay
in Sydney we get weed in Sydney by the way so just so you know
I know
अनि के रे त्यो त अलिकति रिल्याक्स थियो हैन अनि there comes a time in your life के अब suddenly you're like oh man I gotta do something worthwhile this day no because you go after girls you get girls next day you want more type of guys there's nothing worthwhile okay अनि तिम्रो लाइफमा चाहिँ कहिले यस्तो भयो जब you want to create a brand यस्तो कि were you always into like entrepreneurial stuff they might have come certain point like oh man I gotta do shit just
I got another funny story to tell you again okay so
full of funny stories
यो चाहिँ बदमाश story हो न यो चाहिँ बदमाश story हैन like my teachers doesn't know about it it started in class 7
कुन स्कुलमा पढ्यो भाइ
म स्कुल चाहिँ since I'm a very good student म स्कुल चाहिँ at least 6 हो कि 7 स्कुल पढिसक्यो
हैन that's nice
so class so anyways it started with while I was studying in Daffodil school
yeah okay cool
so I was in class 7 मेरो दाइ चाहिँ कलेजमा पुगेको थियो मेरो दाइ चाहिँ मल्पीमा पुगेको थियो हैन सो मल्पी एट दैट टाइम मल्पी वाज टु बी अ फ्यान्सी कलेज भन्नु नेपालको हिसाबमा पहिलाको टर्मको हिसाबमा चाहिँ न आई वाज इन ड्याफोडिल मेरो दाइ चाहिँ कलेजमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो मल्पीमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो ए लेभल एन्ड देन he used to do इभेन्ट्सहरु हुन्छ नि इभेन्ट्सहरु गर्थ्यो अनि like he always used to take me out like I started going clubbing since when I was class 5 my first clubbing was Rocks that hired me हैन but after that it got shut down due to some reason anyways so class 7 मा त्यो दाइले इभेन्टहरु गर्थ्यो and I got more inspired by brothers के like I see my dai's life हुन्छ नि like he's on a bike with a girl हुन्छ नि like going out clubbing हरु मलाई सँग लिएर जान्थ्यो like all the girls used to come and hug I was like shit party गर्नु पर्छ हैन like party गरेर like okay the life's gonna get better त्यस्तो खालको सिचुएसन त्यो माइन्डसेट त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो नि त and I spoke with my brother and मैले आफ्नो दाइसँग कुरा गरे I was like मलाई पनि पार्टी गर्न मन छ के and he started laughing I was like म सिरियस भइराको भनेर छ नि then like अनि त्यो पछि तर गर्न मन छ ल गर ठीक छ भनेर then मेरो first event was in Insomnia club in Dharma okay so त्यति बेला म क्लास 7 मा थियो
के थियो इभेन्टको नाम
Converse party.
Converse.
So the Converse event, Converse party, and I was selling tickets. My class 7 was there. I was selling tickets out, brother.
No, I love the concept, man. Converse party.
I was selling the tickets out. And class 7 को केटा केटी जोसी लाइफ में उन्हें तक कोई भी क्लबे गएको छैन हैन then I started selling to class 8 को केटाहरुलाई class 9 को केटीहरुलाई हुन्छ नि I was young हुन्छ नि I was young but like I was like talking with girls boys everyone was like bro मेरो पार्टीमा आउनुपर्छ मस्ती गर्नुपर्छ हुन्छ नि like things like that like त्यो साइड देख्नु भयो class 7 मा I did one event class 8 मा I think I did म होस्टेलमा थियो ब्रो है म होस्टेलको महिनामा एकचोटी छुट्टी हुन्थ्यो नि त्यो घर जान पाउने त्यो दिन मेरो इभेन्ट हुन्थ्यो के त्यो बेला पार्टी हाल्नुहुन्थ्यो सो लाइक I was in class 8 class 9 मा हुँदाखेरि I was doing like massive events हरु हुन्छ नि सो त्यो साइड देखि नै like it started as event गर्छु भनेर के लाइक अब म एस स्कुल सकेपछि इभेन्ट गर्छु भन्ने खालको थियो but at that time it was all for fun and I was young making money हुन्छ नि it was all for fun जति पैसा कमाए सबै उडाउने हैन it wasn't anything about saving up and all but then okay fast forward Australia आयो and Australia चाहिँ के हो रियालिटी आयो हैन रियालिटी चेक ब्रदर ओके काम गर्नु पर्यो हुन्छ नि लाइफमा त्यसै दुःख गरेको छैन हैन लाइफमा कहिले पनि टोयलेट पुस्नु परेको छैन भाडा मास्नु परेको छैन हैन यहाँ आउनु पर्यो सबै गर्नु पर्यो हैन बस सफा गर्नु पर्यो ट्रेन क्लिनिङ गर्नु पर्यो हुन्छ नि इच एन्ड एभ्री जब भनौं न सबै कुराहरु गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अनि त्यो पछि चाहिँ I was like for the moment like I was like fed up हुन्छ नि I was like fed up like shit हुन्छ नि like I got a good job हुन्छ नि like good job as an हामीले good job हुन्छ हैन like customer service हरु यस्तोहरु हुन्छ नि and त्यो I was having a normal job अनि त्यो पछि चाहिँ मेरो नेपाल फर्किने प्लान भयो but नेपाल फर्किने प्लानमा हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ like मेरो दिमागमा के पनि थिएन कि like what am I going to do भनेको like हुन्छ नि अब like मेरो भिजा सक्ने टाइममा भिजा नथप्ने म I'm just going to go back भन्ने खालको कुरा आएको थियो अनि त्यो पछि चाहिँ it came at the time हुन्छ नि like it came at the time brother हुन्छ नि मलाई चाहिँ आफुले आफ्नो लाइफ हेरेर चाहिँ आफुलाई घिलाउन थाल्यो के like हुन्छ नि like look at me back then being young हुन्छ नि making money look at me now हुन्छ नि doing nothing हुन्छ नि like no like हुन्छ नि लाइफमा गोल्स देखिन्छ छैन प्लान देखिन्छ छैन केही कुरा छैन हुन्छ नि then I wanted to change myself okay then I was like started building out like हुन्छ नि म बिजनेस प्लान गर्न थाले हैन like I was like okay this is the business that I want to do भनेर हुन्छ नि अनि त्यो पछि चाहिँ यो बिजनेसको लागि यति खर्च हुन्छ नि then I started working more I started doing 60 hours 70 hours 80 hours a week just to start saving up बिजनेसको लागि त्यो बिजनेस चाहिँ स्टार्ट भएको छैन that's another business
okay
so it started as a passion for some other business okay KTown it just came up in a way so it came up in a way but like it's going to be staying forever now that's the thing I think
you like have big fish that's you're trying to catch
there is a big fish that I'm trying to catch you know so like त्यसको लागि न सबै सेभिङ अप गर्न थाले पछि KTown आयो and KTown was like okay like I was like okay like I love this because like I grew up in the street culture like clothing brand हुन्छ नि like सानो देखि नै युनिट लगाउने हिप हप को लुगाहरु लगाउने हैन so like this is something I love as well this is something I wear every day as well this is what I'm going to do भने त्यो पछि चाहिँ then the power energy is started shifting to KTown
but starting you still want the big thing right
the big thing yes definitely yes त्यो चाहिँ अब चाहिँ KTown big भएपछि चाहिँ KTown कै like once I get my shares हुन्छ नि because right now we can't use the company money right like you always have this planning and all okay यति भएपछि मात्रै कम्पनीको will start taking out हुन्छ नि so त्यो भइसकेपछि like I have this for next 5 years only त्यो big ideas जुन which I have right now त्यो चाहिँ I want to start up that after 5 years त्यो चाहिँ
okay
so सबैको प्लानिङ छ अहिले चाहिँ सबैको यति वर्षसम्म यति वर्षसम्म यो बिजनेस यस्तोहरु देखि लिएर सबै त्यस्तोहरु चाहिँ प्लानिङ छ and when I started saving that up money त्यो बिजनेस त्यही पैसा I started using in the KTown I started buying a pub back in Kathmandu Irish pub हुन्छ नि हो सबै त्यो पछि चाहिँ मैले त्यो पैसालाई चाहिँ I started moving out to different like यसलाई होलमा राखौं but like let me start growing up but let me still grow up भनेर चाहिँ then I started making investment in other brands other companies restaurant everything like that
okay so you have shares in Irish
yeah that's one but it was a bad
bad decision
bad decision because like it happened like just before the COVID okay bro like exactly before COVID
okay
so a month before COVID like not month 2 months so 2 months right before COVID like I got my friend like my good friends Nobles and Ritesh who's in Irish team you know and then we're making changes how to run the business how like sales and सबै बिस्तारै इम्प्रुभमेन्ट आइराथ्यो के like okay now we're going to make good money now then the boom COVID happened brother everything shut down, everything.
त्यही त
त्यही भनेको सो कोभिडले गर्दा चाहिँ मलाई यहाँको बिजनेसमा चाहिँ इट हेजन एफेक्टेड मच बिकज केटाउनको एक्चुअल क्लोदिङ लाइन स्टार्ट भएको त यहाँ त जनदेखि हो नि त होइन 2019 to जनदेखि स्टार्ट भएको सो लाइक यहाँ अनेस्टली भन्नुपर्दा कोभिडले मलाई यहाँ केटाउनको हिसाबमा चाहिँ केही फरक चाहिँ पारेको छैन अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ इट्स बिन गोइङ गुड अस्ट्रेलियामा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क किनभने सिडनीमा वी नेभर वेन्ट टु द्याट स्ट्रिक्ट लकडाउन होइन 2 weeks को स्ट्रिक्ट लकडाउन भयो होला मेबी there's things are back to normal. People are getting back to job as well. Like most of them, not everyone. Let's say that.
Cool. Like maza
Thank you, bro.
मान्छेको every कुराको action को they have certain
sorry what was the thing like तिमीलाई चाहिँ त्यो वेटहरु देखि लिएर तिमीलाई चाहिँ त्यसमा चाहिँ कसरी तिम्रो एनर्जी शिफ्ट भयो त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ
त्यही अब I used to smoke a lot हैन अनि त्यसपछि I try to do sometimes अहिले पनि अनि के भन्छ त्यही भने अब like when you start smoking you think a lot हैन अनि you ask questions के अब के worthwhile छ हैन अब you have fun हैन fun पनि एकैछिनमा सकिन्छ अब you go out to start drinking त्यो पनि एकछिनमै हुन्छ हैन something worthwhile that is a bit everything is temporary तर अलिकति पर्मनेन्ट भनौं न सेमी पर्मनेन्ट त केही कुरा त हुनु पर्यो एउटा लेगेसी छोड्नलाई हैन किनभने त्यसपछि पनि मलाई सडनली मोटिभेशनल भिडियोजहरु पनि आउन थाल्यो के मेरो फिडहरुमा कताबाट हैन slowly started following Grant Cardone slowly started following you Gary V's and they started hitting you with those words के भन्छ नि
definitely it does
कस्तरी सिधै दिमागमा हान्छ के हैन अनि but something that I noticed as well is that's एउटा के इन्सिडेन्टली नै यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ के मान्छेलाई हुन्छ नि यतिकै नेचुरली त्यस्तो हुन्छ भनेर हुँदैन रहेछ हैन यु कान लाइक हाम्रो मम्मीहरुले कति कराउँथ्यो ड्याडीहरुले कति गाली गर्थ्यो हैन त्यतिबेला केही भएन हैन तर सरले आफै भित्रबाट आएपछि चाहिँ यस्तो कुराहरु हुँदो रहेछ कि
चेन्जेस आफ्नैबाट आउनु पर्छ एक्ज्याक्टली कसैले भनेर कसैले गराएर भन्नु हुँदैन
अनि त्यो अलि लास्टिङ पनि हुँदो रहेछ कि त्यो चेन्ज हैन
डेफिनेटली
अनि त्यही त मलाई चाहिँ अब पर्सनली म यस्तो केही पनि थिएन कि स्कुल डेजमा जस्तो तिम्रो 5-6 देखि भएको थियो हैन नथिङ क्लोज के अनि त्यही त स्लोली आई स्टार्टेड थिंकिङ म्यान व्हाट एम डुइङ माइ लाइफ हुन्छ नि कि त अब मान्छेले के सोच्छ भन्ने थियो कि मलाई धेरै दिमागमा हैन ल के गर्छ होला यस्तो हुन्छ नि तर slowly listening to all these inspirational videos just like मलाई एकदमै monumental shift भयो के मेरो thinking मा हैन then don't give a shit about what people think अनि मैले पनि यहाँ events गरे अनि I think events really grows you I think it's easy to start and it's easy to make friends with events ke
you used to do events over here
yeah we used to do Nepali nights you know that's like local musicians yहाँको Sydney based musicians like we used to
as in a club
in a club yeah in the city हैन अनि तिम्रो स्केरी सरी नट स्केरी स्कर्फी मफिज छ नि स्कर्फी मफिज भन्ने पबमा गर्थ्यो हामीले हैन that I made a lot of friends with that and gave me more motivation जस्तै अनि कोभिड ले गर्दा अलिकति स्टप पनि भयो अनि I moved into podcasting and you know other stuff like it keeps growing this
that's the good thing brother you know like to me like when you get into a business thing like you never know like who you're going to be meeting up what business contacts or the people that you might end up with like timely you start going like you I'm pretty sure like you made a lot of good new friends who's going to be a friend for your lifetime as well
man,
you know a lot of new business contact everything later
so I mean your circle changes पनि के
definitely it does
पहिला weed smoke गर्दाखेरि त्यस्तै मात्रै मान्छे भेट्थ्यो हैन अहिले weed त्यो चेन्ज गर्दा अलिकति डिफरेन्ट टाइपको मान्छेहरु भेटाउने के अनि त्यही त मलाई चाहिँ त्यो मन पर्यो अनि स्लोली आई स्टार्टेड मुभिङ इन्टु एप्स पनि के एपहरुमा हैन त्यतातिर अलिकति मैले I thought I could make
you got the apps too I think we should be switching the seats brother
still building man still building still growing so like your big fish that's my big fish as well so it's called Get Linked and it's still
so what does it do
up in the market so it's pretty much a student can choose colleges for themselves from that app अब जस्तै तिमी कन्सल्टेन्सी जादा हैन when you planning to come here त्यो कन्सल्टेन्सी सँग त 10-12 वटा कलेजेस होला नि त but with this app you can choose from 100 or 1000 colleges so you have more options to choose from pretty much
You got bigger fish coming up too, brother.
But take the patience. Patience, bro. Patience.
That's the most thing. I mean, most important thing, definitely, brother.
अनि त्यही त जो मान्छेले यस्तो जर्नीमा अन्डरटेक गर्छ नि उनीहरूले बुझ्छ कि कतिको मेन्टल प्रेसर
like I think your mental pressures-हरुको कुराहरु चाहिँ like यस्तोहरु हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ like if अब मलाई हुँदाखेरि like तिमीलाई हुँदाखेरि like was there anyone like that you could talk with or like कोही थियो same thing I think they हुँदैन जस्तो लाग्छ bro like but if there is someone like it will be better हुन्छ नि like same thing with me as well like when I was going through that situation at the time like त्यही बेला थिएन के bro हुन्छ नि the starting point
one thing I learned along the way is if it's your dream no it's your responsibility and your responsibility alone okay you can't like अब तिम्रो I know co-founders I don't want to bitch about it co-founders but I'm pretty sure there's like energy difference पनि होला के हैन अनि that's why with my stuff it's I think that's the most important thing finding the right team member किनभने you got to share that energy you got to share that stuff and that's why with my Nepaliness I found a very good co-founder as well who helped me a lot you know with my podcast as well I found a very good production guy who like helped me a lot with my old friend as well and it's hard to maintain that energy जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
I think the energy maintain गर्ने कुरा like we like हामी entrepreneur हो हुन्छ नि हामीले like we got this business thing going on हुन्छ नि like we hustling out but like brother we can't be positive all the time as well हुन्छ नि like we try to be but we can't be हुन्छ नि like because there's always ups and downs हुन्छ नि so like every time like last मा हामी पनि we just a human being too brother हुन्छ नि आज हाँस्छ भोलि रुन्छ हैन so like त्यो every time positive भएन भनेर चाहिँ like त्यो आफुलाई सानो खालको feel चाहिँ गराउनु हुँदैन हैन so like for the new people like who's going to be starting up the business so like every day positive like मान्छेले चाहिँ अब like cuz like people are so into YouTube Instagram watching videos and so like they see like entrepreneurs like every time being positive yo like bro you got to do this do that हुन्छ नि you can't be that all the time like त्यो हुँदैन के brother हुन्छ नि
that's not human man humans have waves of emotions कहिले up हुन्छ कहिले तल हुन्छ हैन कहिले त मलाई तल हुँदाखेरि त्यो मोटिभेसन भिडियो सुन्दा के गराइरहेको
त्यो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ for the new one who's going to be stepping up in the game हुन्छ नि like it's not just you हामी पनि त्यस्तोहरु धेरै छौं हुन्छ नि so आफुलाई फिल लो चाहिँ गराउनु हुँदैन त्यस्तो कुरा हुन्छ
man nice message man nice
thank you
अनि अर्को I think we're about to finish as well
yeah sure
KTown को मोटिभ चाहिँ के हो what's behind KTown is it like representing Nepal okay is it about the money okay is it about bringing more people into fashion
I think
have motive
KTown ko it's not about like money there's always side definitely no one's going to do any business with money does include in the business you know but besides that it's more about main चाहिँ हाम्रो यो customers देखिन हरेक कुरा हुन्छ like we're focusing on the youths के new youths देखिन लिएर like KTown मा like मान्छेले भन्छ के like why you only putting KTown like भने नि जस्तै नेपाल किन नराखे हुन्छ नि बरु टी-शर्ट मा नेपाल राखे like it's more about representing the whole Nepal but that's not a street culture neither brother हैन we're not selling a souvenir t-shirt हैन जसलाई चाहिँ खैरेहरुलाई चाहिँ नेपाल भनेर राख्नु पर्ने हुन्छ नि त्यसको हैन it's more yeah cuz like हाम्रो कस्टमर भनेको it's a young youth of Nepal like everyone who's been living abroad or living like back in home हुन्छ नि like who loves the street culture who loves the hip hop culture like who loves the streetwear brands देखि लिएर हुन्छ नि but like for them to like represent home हुन्छ नि like for them to like represent okay like this is where I'm from like I got this KTown finance हुन्छ नि like you log on the kid like this is where I'm from like people don't a lot of people like people over here they might not know but like any Nepalese you see or any youth you see KTM when I say everyone knows it's Kathmandu because like we're trying to make it as a street culture brand no so let's say at a home reflection say those but at the same time you log on the kid like you feel good about it too so it's not so like मलाई धेरैले चाहिँ like why don't you put it as a Nepal map why don't you put it as Nepal लेखेर why don't you put हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो कुराहरु like there's too many people giving ideas हैन to do this to do that
no one's doing it
but no one's doing that but I same thing like I think you सबैको एउटा फेसमा पर्छ brother when the people who tells you do this do that create this create that they're the one like who doesn't have anything हुन्छ नि
it's easy to just criticize
definitely
बसेर हैन ए bro यो गर न यो गर तर actually Barcelona, it's freaking tough, man.
So it's the same thing. It's like the main thing is like हाम्रो logo जसरी like it is like representing home to the world को हिसाबमा. So that's the main thing. Like that's what we believe in as well. Like you like wait for it, the new designs coming up. Like you'll see on each and every design here, like there's a representation of back home, okay? But there's a representation of back home in a street culture way, okay? For any youth like who's 16, 17, 18, even they can wait as well. Or they're like even 20, 25, 30 people, they can wait as well. You know? So it's not like it's let's just say like KTown is not a souvenir t-shirt still about it, you know? They say just to clarify, you know? Because like we are representing home, but we're representing home in a different style.
Cool, man. I think it's about we end this show as well. But just before we do that, a small message to young starters who want to start a brand, who want to start something. This is a short, sweet message.
Okay, so that's a short, sweet message. Okay, yeah. I think main कुरा भनेको चाहिँ like you gotta love the game. Like if you're starting anything, if you're starting any new business, you gotta love the game if you want to be good at it.
Love the hustle. Yeah?
Love the hustle. You have to love the process. The अर्को कुरा भनेको चाहिँ like when your business goes from out of 1 to 10, when your business goes from 1 to number 3, don't be a cocky, don't be a dickhead, just because you're making few numbers, like don't fancy too much, like be kind, be humble, because there's always someone better than you, okay? Like I'm starting like I have this brand, but there's always someone better than me as well, so don't be cocky.
Cool. Having said that, we will say goodbye to Tenzing. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, brother. Thank you so
humble,
much.
Guys. Listen to Tenzing and
keep hustling.
Yeah, KTown all the way.
Cheers. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Good one.
Oh shit.